Hey, what's up everybody? Michael Martinez here. So a few days ago I did a reaction to the Zayn I Don't Want to Live Forever acoustic version and I didn't like it, and a lot of people did not like that I didn't like it, and they didn't like the way that I expressed how I didn't like it. Anyway, I've come to the conclusion that I'm not going to say that he's bad. I'm not going to say he's not good, he's not talented like a lot of people would say about people that they don't like. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say that he's not my taste, not something that I enjoy. So anyway, someone requested that I do Zayn versus Justin Bieber vocals reaction, which two of my favorite people. This might be very interesting. So I'm going to react to this video, and we'll see what happens. Bieber versus Zayn vocal battle. Nice guitar.
Is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body.
So he's off to a great start. His voice is unbelievable. I think too often people's reputation and their personalities muddy up how their talents are viewed, and I think most people have a lot of negative things to say about Justin Bieber because of things we see in the media and stuff like that. But if I just listen to his voice right now, it's great. It's unbelievable. This is weird. This isn't really showing off his talents. I've never heard this song. Let's see. I mean, you can't deny something like that. He might have said this. He might have done that. He might have been a part of this terrible thing, but that sounds good. I went into this song kind of deep a while back. I was writing a parody of this song regarding something I'm doing on another channel, and I got really wrapped up in this song. Gibson. Oh, that's like my dream guitar. Not that style though, that looks ugly. Just like a nice brown one or sunburst. Hold on. No, don't clap yet. I don't know. I mean, I know what runs are. I can appreciate them, but they've just come to the forefront of this type of music, so much so that it's like, I don't know, it's like expected to steal the show, and it's just so overdone sometimes. I can appreciate a good run from like an Elvis or a Marvin Gaye or you know, whoever, but it seems like in music these days it's just overrated, overused. I don't know. It's just, I don't understand it, because I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, because with certain artists and songs, I hear it and it's great. I don't have a thing to say about it. But other times it's like, ugh, you just did it a little too long or something. I don't know what it is. Oh, the guitar sounds beautiful. I'm already beyond critiquing his voice here because he sounds great. I'm just waiting for Zayn to show up now because I already know what I think about Bieber. It sounds fantastic. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Come on, Zayn. Wow, those shoes look really big for him. Wow. as you love me. That's a cover, huh? That doesn't sound like a Bieber kind of song. He wears really big shoes all the time. And I don't mean big like big shoes, like I don't need to hear those comments. They're like big, like they've got cement in them. They look like they're about to paint a house. He's left-handed? Huh. There we go. Okay, Zayn. Why does he have gray hair? He's aged after he left the band. He kind of sounds like Steve Perry right here. Wow. He sounds a lot like Steve Perry right there. Never heard these songs in my life. It's just easy to follow. He kind of sounds like Adele right there. I love Adele. I love Adele's voice. It's just like every song is the same song. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've made my decision. You can see Harry Styles, he's like, all right, bro, I see you. Give me the mic back. I've already made my decision. I'm just waiting for the thing to end now. I'm in a singing mood. I don't know why. Too much coffee or not enough coffee? We'll find out when I finish this one. So apparently I know way more Justin Bieber songs than One Direction songs. Because I know it sounds like I'm singing along, but I'm just kind of listening and I'm able to follow. I've never heard any of these songs. The only one I knew was, You Don't Know You're Beautiful. There was another one maybe. Can't remember. Oh, never mind. So was he like the frontman, or was it like him and Harry? Every time he's singing, Harry's like. Is it just me, or did Harry back off? Okay, I guess he's doing it on purpose. It sounded like he was trying to back up the high note and let Zayn do it, but like he was trying not to make it obvious. Come on, let's wrap it up. This has a finality to it. I think this is the last cut. Never mind. You know, no, you know. Woo! Okay, so I'll get to the point. Justin Bieber wins easily. Now that's my point of view. I know I'm gonna hear, or maybe I've heard from some people. Well, Zayn's the best because of this and this register, and if you check that, he's on this list, and the greatest vocal of our time, and this. What are you reading? What article are you looking at? What video did you watch? Who cares what he's listed as, or what octave range, or this, or who cares? How do I feel when I listen to these guys? How do they affect me? That's all that matters when it comes to music. Music shouldn't be scientific like that. Music should be all about soul and heart and emotion. And when I heard the Bieber one, his tone, he has such a great tone. I just love that sound. For Zayn, and I know this is a potentially annoying thing to say because people might ask for comparisons then, but when I hear when I hear his voice, it sounds like a voice I've heard before. It sounds like clearly he's talented. He can sing high, he can go all over the place and stuff, but it sounds like I've heard it before. You know, like right off the bat, he sounded like Steve Perry. Great voice, as far as I'm concerned, one of the most legendary singers ever, but he sounded like someone else. And I bet if I think about it for a while, I can think of others, but it just sounded so familiar. Like, okay, that's a voice I've heard a lot of times before, which is unfair to him because it's a great voice, but it just sounds like, okay, I've heard that voice. Justin's seems so unique, and when I hear it, it's like, that's Justin. That is Justin's voice. If I hear Justin Bieber's voice with my eyes closed, I know it's Justin Bieber, and it's great. When I hear Zayn's voice, if I close my eyes and hear Zayn's voice, it's like, okay, who am I listening to? Oh, it's Zayn. And some people might not care about that. But to me, Justin's voice is so unique that it stands above something like Zayn in comparison. You could say the same thing about an Elvis, about Mariah Carey, about Nicki Minaj even. Now, hear what I'm saying. I know she's not a singer, but you gotta consider when you get into that realm, when you're gonna be a singer, how identifiable, how unique is your sound. You hear Nicki Minaj, you know it's Nicki Minaj. Justin Bieber has that same quality. Zayn, to me, his voice will just get lost in the crowd of a bunch of other people that sound like him. And no matter how much you love him, you have to get that. That makes sense, doesn't it? He has, let's just say it, he has great, outstanding voice. Okay, but it sounds like a bunch of other people. It's not unique enough for me. And keep in mind, I'm making a reaction video. You're expecting me to react. You're expecting me to say something. It's like when you write a poem. and you just leave it there, and people read it and they say, oh, okay, cool, good poem, good job, thanks. But when you give it to someone and you say, now react to it, give me some notes, now they're going to say some stuff you might not like. I've done it before. So anyway, that is my conclusion. Justin Bieber wins. I'm not a fan of either of them, so don't think there's any kind of a bias. I'm not the kind of person that listens to these guys, but Bieber wins. Easy. Thank you so much for the request. If anybody else has a video or whatever that they'd like me to react to, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.